Hey, and welcome to a new series of probably what will be many. This one, though, this is The Art of Not Hiding, a quiet space to talk about creativity, permission, and parts of ourselves we keep tucked away. This isn't going to be a podcast about being better, louder, or even more productive. It's about making room for curiosity, for play, for the things that make us feel alive again. Some episodes will be reflective, some will be practiced. All of them are an invitation to stop hiding, gently and on your own terms. And I'm glad you're here. So let's dive into the first part. There's a strange thing that happens when we want to create. We don't stop because we can't. We stop because we're worried about how it will look, or how it will sound, or what people closest to us might think. Not strangers, not critics, the people around us. The ones who might wonder why we're just painting, or just writing, or just messing around, while everyone else is being productive. And so instead of creating, we hide. Not dramatically, quietly. Most hiding doesn't look like fear. It looks like waiting. It looks like telling yourself, I'll do it later. It looks like scrolling instead of starting. It looks like having supplies, the ideas, the desire, and never letting them all touch together. The truth is, most of us aren't afraid of creating. We're afraid of being seen creating, seen trying, seen enjoying ourselves, seen making something that might not make sense to anyone else. You see, somewhere along the way, many of us learned that joy needs a justification. That if something looks like fun, it must not be serious. That if we enjoy it too much, we should probably feel a little guilty. And so we start asking questions that slowly shut us down. Is this a waste of time? Should I be doing something more responsible? What will they think if I'm just making things? And without anyone else saying a word, we silence ourselves. And here's something we don't talk about enough. As adults, we wait for permission. Permission to slow down, permission to enjoy, permission to do something that doesn't earn money or applause. But no one is coming to hand that permission to us. If we don't give it to ourselves, it just simply never arrives. And a life without creation doesn't collapse, it doesn't explode, it just quietly dims. We get tired in a way sleep doesn't fix. We feel restless without knowing why. We start resenting the very people we're hiding from, because deep down we know something important is being ignored. Creation isn't extra, it's essential. So, how do we start again without blowing up our lives or announcing anything to the world? Well, first, we create privately. You don't owe anyone your process. Sketchbook, notes, voice memos, messy drafts. Privacy isn't hiding, it's rehearsal. Second, we separate joy from justification. You don't need to monetize it. You don't need to be good at it. You don't need to explain it. If it makes you feel like yourself, that is what matters. Third is expect misunderstanding and don't fix it. Because some people won't get it, and that's okay. You don't need witnesses. You need momentum. Fourth is build a small ritual. Same place, same time. 10 minutes counts. Consistency builds confidence, not the other way around. And finally, probably the biggest thing is to let it be imperfect. Done is better than impressive. Play is productive. Messy work keeps you alive. Creating isn't the opposite of working. It's the thing that makes work worth doing. A fulfilled mind shows up better everywhere else. So here's the question I'll leave you with. If no one is watching, if no one had an opinion, if you didn't need to explain yourself, what would you make today? What's actually stopping you from starting anyway? Create, because it reminds you that you're alive. Everything else, it's just noise. If something in this episode stayed with you, don't rush past it. You don't need to share it. You don't need to act on it immediately. Just notice it. And if you feel like creating something after this, anything at all, let that be enough for today. And thanks for listening. Talk soon.